number items as well.
Mr. Betteroff.
Thank you, Judge.
Honestly, go fuck yourself, sir. You don't say that, okay? You don't lose a trial where a jury acquits someone and finds overwhelmingly not guilty and say, I gave my sincere obligation to look into this, and I'm telling you all I saw when she's guilty. Again, respectfully, go fuck yourself.
Swear again like that. That was, no, I mean, whatever. That was, I shouldn't have done that.
A few moments later.
You, as a prosecutor, have got to be out of your fucking mind.
Nose.
Dude, Jimmy, look at those ears.
The ears don't bother me as much.
No, I don't trust a man. I don't trust a man with a lobe like that. No,
really,
not a fucking chance.
The mouth is butthole to me.
Very thin, paper thin.
The nose.
Oh, the nose.
The brow.
Well, listen, I will tell you though, I kind of like a fucked up nose on a guy.
Like a big old honker. I like a big nose.
Old nose. Give me that beak, bitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm into it.
Come over here. Cluck, cluck.
Yeah.
I see some chickens that went moving on up in my biz, cluck, cluck, running. You gotta be with the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, kids.
And I go, oop, clutch, clench, kegel. We did it all. And I go, oh, and what happened? And they go, well, we just got 4,000 plus pages, bitch. And I said, stop it. Show me it. Take me to Unimpound Town immediately, if not sooner. So what happens?
The bitch is here.
Why are you at a football game? Are you a Fonz correspondent?
Well, no, because it's only for men over 30. Okay? Have a great night, boys. Fuck off.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Hey, Blues Clues, motherfucker.
Good morning, lovies. Happy Tuesday. It is March 24th, 2026, and clearly it's R. Kelly's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kelly. Chloe bit, so we must have quit / busting Justin's fritch acid. Happy birthday to you. My mod, my day one. What's up, boo? Hope you have a magical day. P.S. I got a tiny ducky and I think I'm going to give it to you the next time I see you, babe. Oh. So, I'm so excited for you. How old are you? 26? Incredible. Listen to me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Had to come on. Got a tea? Do it. Do I have a DC? Yes, downstairs. I'm blacked out, babes. Put a nose ring, put in a fake nose ring, because we know she's got to talk some shit. We've got to talk day one. We've got to talk day one. Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Insanity. Oh, I object. I object to it all. I was talking to the televisor, and you know I was. You know I was unwell. I go, fuck this noise. I start, like, I'm objecting. I'm like, relevance, Your Honor. No one cares. No one cares. But I feel like we learned things yesterday, babes, like that's going to prepare us for today. Also, P.S., having a job is rude. Like, I have shit to do. This is rude. Okay? Stop it. So I could not get today. I was trying so hard, but another nurse is off, so I can't. So I'm going to go for Friday. And if the spirit moves us, if the Lord continues to have Kelsey's trial on Friday, I'll be there with bells on. I also have been texting who you asked, Jess Machado. And Jessica Lynn, as I refer to her, potentially we might do girl dinner tonight. I don't know. She's up in my neck of the woods. So if we girl dinner, I'll be sure to tell you about it because duh. All right. So let's get into who testified yesterday and let's talk all the shit. I want to do ones and twos in the chat because Lieutenant Daly He comes out. He comes swinging. Someone said in Melanie's chat that he looks like Matt McCabe. I don't see it. He just looks like a lieutenant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he just looks like a lieutenant. And I felt as though he was trying to do mental gymnastics. Like really. Like he was working it. Okay. Oh, look at her. Look at the sister. That trip was everything. He looks like a dweeb in those socks. Oh. Love it. Blockhead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if he went bald. Like, I don't think that would have worked out for him emotionally, spiritually, and or physically. Oh, and they're both no-neck blobs. Oh, Fat Cat says his mouth movement reminded me of Matt McCabe. Interesting. Okay, I'll go back and look at that. Okay, he's giving us the rundown. And he's giving us a play-by-play of North Andover after Justin, a lion sack of shit, and Courtney, a lion sack of shit, had boop, boop. Right, an old school Friends reference. Boop, boop. Sorry, Tiny Mary, Tiny Jesus in the boom. Shouldn't be doing that in front of you on a Tuesday morning. What is this? But like, he's giving us the lowdown that he gets this restraining order that is given in hand by Justin Allion and his bitch sister. And then they also received a fax from Lawrence Family Court. And I go, okay, this is what we're doing. It's happening. And put that up. And then he's like, okay, so we go over to the house. This was shocking to me, babes. What did you think when he says he goes to the door? We have video evidence, proof, right? People lie, video doesn't. And you see Kelsey go to the door with our baby Caden, and she opens the door, calm as a clam, right? I don't know if clams are calm, but she opens that door and lets them in. And he admits that he doesn't even say in that moment what he is there for. He's just like, yeah, she just let me in. And then I told her to go sit on the couch, and she went and sit on the couch because she's a compliant queen. Oh. But you're fearing for your life. You're fearing for the safety of the officers. You're fearing for the safety of this baby. And she's like, come on in, guys. I'm going to take a little seat right on my couch. I go, oh, okay. So that's yeah, okay. Prince of Tides thing. The data don't lie, people do. Okay. Thank you. So she sits down and he tells her what's happening. He tells her what's up. He's like, hey, listen, there is an issue with like Justin. He's going to be coming to get the baby. There's a concern here. And he goes, she gets a little upset, and I tell her to calm down. I tell her to calm her tits. And not really, I made that up, but I tell her to just relax. I'm taking your baby. Don't make it weird. You know that guy you've been texting with all day and trying to meet up with him? So what? He went to family court. He got an emergency RO on you and said your baby's life is in danger. Okay. So she actually does calm down. She gathers things for her child. She starts to gather things up. She's not fighting. And she proceeds to go upstairs. And she's trying to like send away whom? The officers. She's sending them on little goose chases, okay? Because why? She is like, well, this sucks. This is the worst. You're going to take my baby. Now my job's fucked. I hate this man that I used to love. And I'm on the heels of this postpartum depression. Now, Lieutenant Daly isn't upstairs. He's downstairs. And we know at one point even Noonan held the baby, which I was like, oh, send me away. Oh, we're just letting him hold. We're sleeping with the enemy. We're letting him hold the baby. Whatever. I digress. But so he hears a command. He says this, right? He goes, I hear a command, Kelsey, don't do it. And followed by 2 shots. And he is like, I'm immediately running up the stairs. And he gets there. And he sees Kelsey. And now this is where this is where you know it's me. I'm medical. So I go, oh, I'm sorry. He sees that she's been shot in the chest, right? Chest plate. And there's an exit wound. The jury view, or not the jury view, just the view, because there is no jury, would be so relevant here because it's such a small area, babes. And we learn later that Noonan was like on SWAT teams. He is like a very well-trained shooter, like unbelievably trained. And yet he misses and hits an air conditioning unit at some point. And then he shoots Kelsey in the chest. And we knew this. But now from a close range shot, she has an exit wound, and fucking Daly says that he was trying to wrap gauze around her. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What? What are you wrapping gauze? Pressure. We apply pressure. You're a first responder. And you're seeing a GSW, as we say in the biz, the nursing biz, medical biz. And you're like, I'm wrapping her in gauze. Get the fuck. Stop it. And while he's there, she says, I'm sorry. I want to die. I just want to die. Well, that's the end for me, babe. That's the end for me. I don't need you to tell me anything else, because there is no way, in my opinion, that Kelsey Fitzsimmons had attempted to what? Let's put this one on for size. Kelsey Fitzsimmons is pointing a gun, allegedly, at Noonan. He's the victim here. She gets shot close range with a firearm, gunshot wound to the chest, exit wound. You got a fucktard trying to wrap you in gauze. And out of her mouth, he helps her case and she says, I'm sorry, I just want to die. Nope. That's in the moment. That is real-time, facts matter journalism. It is impossible, in my opinion, that is a correlation of her admitting a confession, some sort of like, oh God, I fucking freaked out. I didn't mean to point the gun at Noonan. She was very clear in her statement. And I think that it is palpable, babes, if you think about it, that he just helped Kelsey. And I know that Judge Karp is writing down notes and he's doing all the things. He knows what's happening. You hear all the Alliance sack of shit 1, Alliance sack of shit 2, a stretching, exaggerating Lieutenant Daly, but he couldn't keep everything in order. And that was the one thing that I felt he gave away. I love it. Oh, Pierre, why are we here? Pierre, I don't know why we're here. We were just gathering today to talk a little Quickim Thickim day 1 recap. We have another 28 minutes we can do. Okay. Is that all right, Pierre? Is that all right with you? I'll do a better one later for day 2. Yes, I totally believe Judge knows what's up. Okay. So we get through Daily. Daily doesn't do anything. Daily is talking like in riddles. I can't follow shit. Guys, I have to put my hands up for left and right still. If I'm taking a turn, can't tell you this way or that way. You're going to tell me who's up at the top of the stairs, to the right, to the left, to the whatever. My brain is not actually computing in real time. So with that being said, unless she's in the fucking Matrix and she's here and there and everywhere, I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. You're all dumb. The pictures were insane to me. I was like, this is wild. And I didn't really take much from them other than we'll get into, but Justin keeping rifles in the baby's closet. I was like, oh, that feels a red flag. But I had so many with him. So many red flags with him. So did you like Lieutenant Daly or did you hate him? Did you think he was mostly truthful? Or do you think that when he said that he never thought about the credibility of Justin, or that who Justin was didn't impact his response? I thought he was full of shit on that, because it absolutely did. And I know where Bradel was going. And although he got, I think there was an objection and it got sustained right there, I knew exactly what he was trying to say as like, hey, the reason you guys went at it and went in the exact way that you did was because a firefighter in your town had gotten this RO on a cop that you trained in Kelsey, and you chose Justin's side to hear and to react in a way that would not make sense otherwise, in my opinion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, babe. Yeah. Agree. Daly didn't seem like a deep thinker. Nope, not at all. And it leads you to believe that there still is, and you know that there is, but like that there's still work to be done, and that there is sexism, and there is all the things everywhere. Wherever you are, you're going to find the shits. And when a man thinks you're crazy, all right, or says you're crazy and tells you to calm down, that would have been like, I would have been like, I'll show you calm. I'll show you. Right? There was no evidence of Kelsey like being like, oh, I'm not giving you the baby. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Nope. Our complying queen is listening, is following your directions, and at no point has been aggressive towards police during the entire exchange. Fuck off. Okay, I digress. So then we get Courtney. And Courtney is Justin with long hair, baby. I go, oh. And she's using words. I go, who coached you? Who's your coach? Put your coach in. Tell me all the things. Tell me all. Is your mom the coach? Is your brother the coach? Who's the coach? Because if for a woman to say she fled a bachelorette house, I said, oh, she's practiced this in the mirror. She was doing her one-woman show at NDA. Sister Marie Paula was going to grade it. I said, oh. It's 9th grade. I'm right back. She had 100% giddied up on everything she was going to say. And she wanted to continually put in her testimony that there was fear, like imminent harm, safety. My nephew's life was in danger. Ba-ba-da-beep-ba-ba. And it's like, hey, babe, you can't actually testify to all this. Can you maybe just answer the question? Maybe. But no, you're a busy body little bitch. And I mean that gently, because I get it. Like, I get it that it's your family, but also, like, does no one say, hey, what are we doing here? Like, is there really something that we should be taking this step? Or could this cause irreparable harm to my nephew and to Kelsey? And in the long run, your family, the community, the department, both fire and police, a lot of questions. So she's a busybody bitch, and she is over. She was like, oh, we were in Stowe, and then we went to his friend's house. We went to Hunter's house in North Andover. Also, how about this? What is happening? What is happening with Kelsey's girlfriends? The girl who was supposed to be her maid of honor and one of her bridesmaid that was actually at the house with Hunter and Justin and Courtney. I can't believe that Kelsey didn't flip the fuck out over that one. She found out at some point, per Justin's testimony, that everybody was over there. And she was like, hey, what's going on? Why are my friends over here, your friend's house? Like, oh, clearly you guys are talking about me. You've got nothing else in common. Oh no. Oh no. OnlyFan, I just banned you. I meant to put up your comment. Damn it. He said they give House Lannister vibes. Oh, or they, them said House Lannister vibes. I was getting that. Fudge. I'm so sorry. I'll undo that. I don't know how right now. So, like, there's all the things here, guys. And I'm listening to Courtney, and she's talking about entering the house. And she's asked by the prosecutor, hey, how did you enter the house? And she's like, a police officer let us in. And she is she's going to stick with it. Yeah, no, we would never do something that, such as enter without being invited because Justin hadn't been there, etc. And then you see the video of her and him just boot scoot boogieing. They were new boots scooting in that house. And she doubles down and says, no, there was an officer right behind the door. It's like, oh, well, was they? Because I definitely saw you opening the door. I'm sorry, OnlyFan. And Melissa J says she's a lying liar who lies. But realize. I just said, you might have thought I said that 3 different times, but if I wrote it out, you'd think that was cool. I know a guy who's a walking red flag that has that tattooed. It's probably Justin. No. So yeah, I can't. And where did all the hatred or the animosity or this unrelenting attack come from? Is it all her brother? I don't think so, because Justin's an idiot. Sorry, I said it. I don't know. He's weird. After seeing him on the stand, I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not into it. Right? But the sister was collaborating, right? She stopped, collaborated, and listened. And she said, I went outside. I was there. I see Mrs. Fitzsimmons, not Cindy Fitzgibbons. Stop it. My favorite meteorologist. Mrs. Fitzsimmons had the baby. She gives the baby to Courtney. And Courtney goes outside. She says she hid in a bush. Bitch, stop it. Stop it the fuck. You went and you ran. You fled again and you hid in a bush because you heard several shots. She clarifies. What is several shots to Courtney? 2. Oh. Well, baby, you got to go back to school. Several is at least more than 3, in my opinion. I'd say more than a baker's dozen. So she hears 2 shots. Oh. And then she's like, oh, I see an explosion. It's the air conditioner. It's the AC unit. No one's got central air. That's a crime in and of itself in August. It was only June, but would have been. And that was like, she's like, I see smoke coming out, and I feared that my brother would not leave that house, that my brother would not be walking out. And I'm like, why? Why? Then we saw Justin leave, and that's enough to put on every morning. Every morning. Is that going in my intro? Maybe. Babes, did you see Justin fleeing? Did you see him trip and flee? Did you see him go ass over tea kettle? Oh, he's fear-based. So I'm quick. And he says, now, meanwhile, Courtney's like, I'm hiding. I'm hiding behind a bush. I'm in 3 bushes deep waiting for my brother. And he says, I heard the gunshots and I tucked and rolled. Not as a first responder. Let me go see how I can assist because I'm here to protect people and property. It's my job, baby. Nope, not him, not I. He says, fuck that noise. I'm out. And he absolutely trips over himself. And he goes, I told my sister to run with the baby. And I'm like, oh, this story doesn't match up. You guys didn't talk. You guys didn't do it in the mirror together last night, House Lannister? You little lions. You little lions. A lion liars. House Lannister. A Lannister lion. I got it. That's it. We should make that. We should make a crest. Someone make a crest. So he trips, he chops, he screws. And she is, meaning Courtney, is just painting the picture. She's a Picasso bitch. She's a lion Picasso. And then Bradel asks her like a final question. And then she gets off the stand. She was stunned. So was Justin. When there was like no more questions. I was like, well, this was quick. They were like, no more? Oh, you don't want more? And I was like, no one wants more. No one asked for any more. So thanks, Courtney. We appreciate it. Oh, Chris Gallant says the baby was put in the car seat in the car and she's in a bush. She's in a bush. And you got the baby. There's a baby in a bush. There's a bird in a bush. You know, a Courtney in a bush is worth 2 in a hand. I don't know what's happening. But your fear-based responses are a little off-putting to me. And then we get a lion sleeps all day. Whoop-oo. In the jungle, the concrete jungle. Yes. Ooh, we could do it. We'll make it happen. Where's Jimberly? Okay. Then Justin gets up. And this was like main event. Him and Noonan, I was like, giddy up. Justin, red flags everywhere. Red flags from potentially birth. But him talking about being like a camp counselor at the wilderness camps. He's like, for children with addiction and anger. And it's like, yeah, because you went there. Like, you were a peer support, my friend. I get it. But don't make it like you were out to save the world when you needed saving. Right? And then he's like, yes, then I went and I got my bachelor's from ULowell for fire science, which I was like, I didn't know there was fire science. Because I'll go take earth science. I'll go take water. I'll go take Captain Planet science. Let me go get a batch in fucking cartoon science. Because, okay, we're doing fire science. Fire signs science. Lions. Okay. Then he goes, I'm doing all the things. He's like, I am everything. I am man, hear me roar. But when he told us, lovies, when he told us that he went to the army, he did basic training, then he went to airborne training, then he went to special forces. And I don't mean to be, listen, if the men are misogynists here, I don't mean to be a sexist asshole, but I'm going to ask a question and I need everybody to put their fucking thinking caps on. You're afraid. You're afraid of Kelsey at 110 pounds soaking wet? When your special forces ew. 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 Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, are you? Okay. And for a man who was injured and had tendon surgery and had an honorable discharge in 2019, ooh, those little ankles are holding up well when you're tripping over fucking asphalt, running like a little puss away from danger. Which, interestingly enough, in my opinion, the danger wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for Justin filing the emergency restraining order, the officers coming to serve said restraining order, and Kelsey needing to check out. My meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain just said, you could just tell Justin watched Power Rangers when he was a kid and took it seriously. He said, go, go. Wait, no. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Which one did he think he was? Red? Oh, he so thought he was the Red Power Ranger. Also, Kimberly was the Pink Ranger. Just saying. Can't tell me shit. And Virginia McCryford, Virginia Mike Cryford says, painting the picture of imminent danger. If Justin wanted you to know one thing on the stand, babes, it was that he feared for his son's life. He feared that his son was in like imminent danger, imminent danger, imminent danger. I feared. You did. You feared, but the day before, you went and got your guns. The day before, you removed your guns from Kelsey's house and left her guns and left your son in her care. Oh. I don't know about you, lovies, but I call bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Don't trust it. Don't believe it. Never trust a man named Justin. Am I right? He said, oh, I was so scared. And it's like, hey, Justin, this is what everyone thinks of you. Can you not? Could you not? Ew. So, what is this? You are on, oh, thank you, Pamela. And it said Special Forces short bus for the win from FBI ice cream truck. There has never been a more accurate comparison in my entire life. I've never seen anything so beautiful. Listen, I love a short bus party bus, but what I'm not going to do is ever be okay with Special Forces short bus. You know, that's not a good one. Not a good look. Oh, what do we have? Oh, we've got a toilet or a troll bot, a toilet kisser. No thanks, troll bot. Why don't you go kiss a toilet, you fucker? Okay. So Justin is up. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not putting together the pieces. I call it like I see it. And it makes sense that he is taken this road. He has to continue down it because he knows that his behavior, in my opinion, is going to result in him losing his family. It's going to result in him losing, access to his house and the woman who he's probably mooched off like his mother for a long time. So when he points the finger at Kelsey, I always say this with like actual access to patients with mental health disorders. You can see that there is projection everywhere. And so when they accuse you of something, it is always a confession. And everything when he was trying to say that she is this and she is that, it's always to take the scent off of himself, in my opinion. And I think that he's kind of dangerous. Why? You're not protecting property. You're not protecting people. You're not protecting your son. You're a fraud. And maybe he's felt that way his whole life. I don't know. Maybe he has confidence issues. Maybe, he has deep-seated things that he needs to work out. Or he'll continue the same cycle of behavior to the next unsuspecting woman. And God forbid, I know that nothing will ever turn out specifically this way. But if you were to do a lineup in 10 years, I'm sure that Kelsey isn't going to be the only woman who has been treated in a way with gaslighting and projection and verbal abuse, probably from Justin. Just saying. He's a mama's boy, says Bink Bank. So Justin is like, he's telling us everything and nothing. He's just talking to talk. And then Bradel says, "Hey, are you still working as a firefighter?" And he goes, "Well, a week or two ago, I got put on a suspension, unpaid suspension." And he was not able to go into any additional detail about that. But bitch, I said, let that little IA happen. Let that investigation go. It's going to be interesting. I'd like to see the findings. Okay. And then last but not least, due diligence. Oh my God. Yes. Due diligence for sure, babes. Then last up on the stand for yesterday was Noonan. And someone on Twitter has officially upset me to no end. They compared Noonan to one of my favorite Pixar movies of all time, The Old Man in Up. I love him. I love him so much. That movie, I cried like a little baby. Are you kidding me? The balloons, the wife, the whole thing, their life together. Guys, that's my end game. I wish I could only be the wife of the old man and up. And now she ruined it for me because he looks just like him. And he was out doing wilderness training. And I was like, fuck. And he's on a cliff and he's got a dog and dog's like, "Hello, dog. I'd like a hot dog." And I'm like, oh shit, son of a gun. Oh, this is a good one too. What is this? Maybe Justin wanted to be a cop and they couldn't take him. And they wouldn't take him. Most ex-military want to be cops, not firefighters, in your opinion. Montana, listen to me. I don't know if you got this vibe from Justin, but he looks like someone who wants to work smarter, not harder. And if he could be making like a chicken piccata at a firehouse, I think he wants to make chicken piccata versus like responding to crimes. I could be wrong, just my opinion. And I'm not saying that it's easy to be a firefighter. It's not at all. But I think when he was weighing out pros and cons, that he was like, I'm a con, so I'm never doing it. Okay. So Noonan has all this training. And I mean, realistically, the prosecutor had no need to go over as much as he did. I was like, okay, bitch, I don't need to know that he was a Cub Scout. He was a Ginger Scout. He was, a scout of all scouts. He also went and he was in the woods. He was out of the woods. He was in Nova Scotia. He left. I'm like, whoa, we know everything here. I don't care. But the SWAT team is what did it for me. This specially trained, arms trained, like man that knows de-escalation, what is not de-escalation, but stress shooting. He knows all the things. Shoot, don't shoot. You're never going to tell me, you can't, babes, why he missed short range and hit an air conditioner. Nope. Stop. This isn't like he was sniping, right? From 3 miles away. He wasn't on a tree street in Nashua praying. This is a man who is standing in front of a girl 5 to 7 feet away, and you miss and hit that AC unit, and then you hit her again. Shoot to kill, which actually, babes, this is big. This is big doings. Someone posted in my chat that there's a CMR, a criminal procedure or law code for Massachusetts that was violated. That if somebody is a risk to themselves, you are not allowed to use deadly force. Now, I didn't know that. Why? I'm not a fucking cop. But if that is the truth and that is the case, like, yes, if you are a threat to others, of course, like, hey, don't shoot. Shoot somebody if they're going to actually shoot you. But if they were truly just a threat to themselves and you used deadly force and you've got, squat man McGee over here who misses short range and then shoots to kill, you've got some more explaining to do. Found himself in a bush with Courtney later. And also, I found it very interesting. If I didn't know somebody, I just want you to mull over this. This will be my last point because I have to go to work. Ew. But mull over this last point, babes. It's never been denied that Noonan and Kelsey went to that terrible, tragic call together where the worst outcome of a postpartum depression occurred with loss of life of a mother and or a baby. Oh. Yes, Michael. I know. Okay, babe. I know. I'm on it. So that has never been questioned. They went through that trauma together. She lets you in her house and you held her baby. And what did he say on the stand? He said, I didn't even know her. I barely knew her. Why? Think about it. Why would he distance himself? I don't know the answer, but something in the milk ain't clean. You're holding her baby in her home. You've gone through trauma. That is a fellow lady in blue. But I didn't even know her. Don't forget about the baskets giveaway. Yeah, Meatball, love your face. We're going to do that. Everybody, we're going to talk more shit about the baskets giveaway. If I go to supper with Jess tonight, I'm going to do a later stream. If I don't go if Jess blows me off and says, hey, I don't even want to hang out with you, you dummy, then I'll do a 6:00 stream. Okay. So I love you. I love your faces. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. I got to hop on a meeting. Talk to you soon. Bye.
All right. Great job on the news.
Thank you.
We will, Courtney and I will share what happened when we went to dinner last night, Sunday dinner. coming up. And as